Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and when you're listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin, and I am Kevin, and this is my coffee. Mm-mm-mm. I hope you have a coffee with you today. A coffee or tea or hot chocolate, maybe. Maybe it's water, maybe it's a smoothie, maybe it's a juice. Whatever it is that you have to drink, I am happy to share it with you. Mm. Gosh, that coffee's good this morning. Really, really good. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. And yesterday was Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, belated Juneteenth. But we're here today. Summer solstice today. Summer solstice. I believe that does mean this is the longest day of the year. And the longest day of the year already? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're starting summer. Here we are. Late July. Now, I'm in New England. Good morning. All right. Michael, good morning. It is a great way to start the day. And you know what today is, Michael? Today is a great day for a great day. What? Today is a good day for a good day. Would I say it's a great day for a great day? No, I'm going to say it's a fantastic day for a fantastic day. I mean, it may sound like I'm pretty motivated today, and I am. I am. Do I have a reason? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, maybe I do have a reason. Maybe there's a few things that are finally going my way. Got my car back. If you've been listening to this over the last few weeks, I haven't had my car. I had an engine crack, and I had to get a new engine. The car is driving like new. It's actually driving better than it was when I bought it a few years ago. So I am really, really, really psyched that I have my car back. Having my car back and not having a car for the last 2 weeks, I am not really, really, really psyched to go to the gas pump. Like the rest of the world is not psyched to go to the gas pump. Oh my goodness. However, I have a car back. I have some relative freedom now and can do what I have. Ah, great advice for mindset. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Berman. All right. So I have some freedom. So, yes, maybe that's why I'm excited. But no, I'm excited because it's a Tuesday. I get to be here with you all. Some of you live, a lot of you see this afterwards. But I wish I could be sharing a cup with you live. Hmm. So, how do you stay motivated? How do you get motivated to begin with? Well, first of all, motivation isn't something that's going to be there for us all the time. It's not going to be there for us in times when we really want it and really need it. And that's a problem that, a lot of my clients come in and say, I'm just not motivated to do this and not motivated to do that. And they think, oh, this is not going to work because I just don't have it in me. Well, let me tell you, we all have all the resources we need to do the things we want within us. It's just a matter of getting them out. So if you're not motivated, good morning, Brenda, sweetheart. It's my wife on there. Now, if you're not motivated and you want to get motivated, think of the last time you were motivated. Think of the last time you were really motivated. Maybe this is many, many years ago. Sometimes I go back to a time I think I was in high school, maybe a senior in high school, and I was running. Maybe I was a junior in high school now because I ran a lot as a junior in high school, and I got down to a trim weight. But I remember when I started running again, and I was on this track, and I was going round and round and round, and I was going for a record for me. I don't break anybody else's records, right? I was going for a record for me, and it was 5 miles. It was 5 miles. And when I say running, even though I was a lot trimmer back then, it still wasn't like Speedy Gonzalez. It was Hey, thank you, Larry. It was I was jogging for the most part, but I got 5 miles, and I can still I'm picturing it in my mind now, um, making it to that mile marker, that lap marker. And I actually pictured, because it keeps on coming up in my mind, I pictured a ribbon there. There was no ribbon there. I was the only one on the track. I pictured a ribbon there, and I was breaking through, and it was so awesome. I was so psyched. I was so proud. I was psyched, and I was motivated. I said, geez, if I can do this, I can do anything. So I go back once in a while to that. I go back to that point where I'm hitting that last lap. I'm hitting that. I close my eyes because I get it in my head. That's often what you have to do. I'm hitting that, and I'm there, and I said, "Oh yeah." I go back there, and what I do is in that moment, as I'm bringing myself back there, I'm seeing what I saw, hearing what I heard, feeling what I felt, and in that moment, I often just, this is called an anchor. I put two fingers together, maybe two unique fingers together, and I press them together, and I go to back to that moment as the motivation comes into my body. All right. So in this moment, I am really highly motivated. I got my fingers together, and I take it all in. And I let the whole scene and all the feelings fill my body. And I come out of it, and I am motivated. All right. I'm motivated for a short time, but I have this. I can go back there anytime, press them again, the exact same way I pressed them before, and I can bring that feeling back, that memory back sometimes, but the feeling definitely, I can bring the feeling back, and I can be motivated in any moment. In NLP, there's something called a circle of excellence or a ring of power. That's where I picture a ring in front of me. When I do this, this is called a kinesthetic anchor, meaning I'm using feelings, I'm using my body. All right. When I do this ring in front of me, I step into this imaginary ring. Imaginary, it's in my head. And I just, I do the anchor the same way I just did it. I have all those feelings. I leave them in that circle. And then I go back to that circle afterwards, and I just step into it. It's like, oh yeah. And I can be motivated anytime I want to. I can be excited. I can be just awesome. People also use it for calm and peace as well. But we're talking about excitement. We're talking about motivation here today. And so, yes, I can be motivated. Anchors come in a lot of ways, whether we purposely use them or not. Sometimes we're anchored. One of the things I learned many, many years ago when I first got my training is about these anchors. And I learned that, you got to be wary, you got to be cautious when someone's down. When someone's down and not feeling good, and they're just, the first thing you want to do is put an arm around them and hug them. And oh, the problem is when you do that, when it's done a few times, that feeling stays with the hug or the arm around their back or the pat on the back or whatever it is that you do. And the next time they get that from someone else, they get that lonely feeling, that or that depressed feeling or the sadness or whatever it is that they had. So actually, in doing the work that I do, it been many times I've had clients that just, clients I got to know really, really well and have a lot of rapport with, and I just want to go hug them because they're so sad. And I realize I can't do that. No, I can't do that because of professionalism, but I also can't do that because that feeling will stay with that hug, and you don't want to do that. So, but we're back to motivation. Back to motivation. Yes, you can get motivated anytime you want. Anytime you want, in the moment, like that, when you need to, when you want to. I have from 2000, I think, when I went to my first Tony Robbins seminar, workshop, or rock concert. That's what it felt like. Um, it was a weekend, and I walked on fire. Talk about having an experience to go back to say I can do anything as I'm stepping off the last of the um, embers onto the cool moss. And I look back and say, "Oh my God, look at all that red hot fire I just walked across." Oh, what a feeling! That was another feeling that I could do anything. I can go back there anytime. But one of the things that I got out of it was I got a kinesthetic anchor. It's a kinesthetic and a an auditory anchor because I actually have a movement and I have words that go with it. The words aren't much. It was yeah. I picked something really simple and something probably common for a lot of people, but it wasn't common for me at the time. And let's see if this still works. Mayan, by the way, I created this. I didn't just do it and say, wow, this works. I created this in the workshop, but the way Mayan works now, the way it was finished is yes, yes, yes. And I feel it. I feel it. I feel powerful, I feel strong, I feel motivated. So anchors come in a lot of ways. Here's the bottom line to this whole day. Can I change states anytime I want to like that? Yes, I can. Anyone can if they do the work and build these anchors that they want to. Anyone can change their states of mind like that. And a lot of people can do this. Do we all do this? No. Sometimes we just forget. Sometimes we're so involved in whatever it is and we're emotionally involved and we forget, hey, we can change. For the most part, I don't forget. Yes. Do I get into those emotions at first? Yes. Yes, I do. Everyone does. Do I get angry once in a while? Yes. Do I get sad once in a while? Yes. Do I get frightened once in a while? Yes. Do I know that I can get out of it? Yes. And do I get out of it after a few seconds or after a minute or so? Yes, I do, for the most part, unless I've forgotten, which not it doesn't happen too often, or I choose to be in that, and I don't want to choose to be in those emotions too often. But sometimes you're in an emotion, and it's just it's you say, okay, I want to stay here for a few moments. Anyway, Joan, good morning. Well, is this similar to tapping? No, tapping isn't specifically anchoring. Tapping is a pattern break. It's also an energetic thing. So when you're tapping, by the way, tapping is something also known as EFT, emotional freedom technique. And when you're tapping at the different places, you're actually initializing different energy points. I can't remember the name. Different energy points. But actually, it's kind of opposite of anchoring because when you're tapping, when you're doing this, and you've got something in your body and that you're feeling, you're trying to get rid of it instead of bringing it on. Okay, so what happens is something that in NLP is called a pattern break. So if you've got this feeling, you've got this anger, you've got this emotion. If you're asking changing states, yes, tapping can change states really quickly. If you've got this anger, you've got this emotion, and you're tapping and you're saying something, it can release whatever it is that's in your body. It can release whatever it is in your body. And because of the tapping and because of the talking, it's a pattern break, neurological pattern break, because we can't hold on to too many things at the same time. So if you're focusing on the tapping and the different places you got to tap and the words you got to say, then you're breaking down the neural pathways of whatever it is you're holding on to. So the answer with regards of a change state, Michael, is yes, tapping does change states. What the anchors are is actually bringing on a preferred state. What tapping does is allows you to let go of an existing state. So the anchor, in other words, though, does do the same thing. It gets rid of the other state. So Cool. Cool. Very good. I enjoyed today. This was wonderful. It was awesome. This is our first day on YouTube. This is historic for Coffee with Kevin. We've been on LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Facebook, in different places in Facebook, and now we're on YouTube. Two different channels on YouTube. So this is phenomenal. Thank you very much, everyone. This has been Coffee with Kevin. If anyone out there wants to learn more about anchoring or wants to build their own anchors, just reach out to me on LinkedIn or Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, you can get to me at www.peakperformancemindsetcoaching.com. All right, all. Take care. Have yourself a great day and a great week. No, I can actually truly say this today. I just taught you how to make it good, how to make it great. So make it a great day and a great week. Bye, all.